Yo! What's up, guys? It's me, Hex Phenom, and today we are here doing a trailer breakdown for the official Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Shadows of Evil Zombies Reveal trailer. This was released today at Comic-Con during the Zombies Reveal panel, and it has been uploaded to Treyarch's, or well, not Treyarch, Call of Duty's YouTube channel. And if you guys want to see the normal speed trailer, then I will link that down in the description. So if you want to, go ahead and watch that before this starts. But basically, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing it at a very slow speed for you guys. And I'm going to be pausing it at certain moments so I can kind of explain some stuff to you. And let's get into it. And we can skip the first couple seconds. We don't need to see this for how long. Went too far. Alright, so we're starting off getting a view from under a bridge. It's raining a little bit. By the way, guys, this takes place in 1940s Chicago. And so that's kind of during / after the Prohibition era of the United States, where alcohol was illegal and everybody was like kind of selling it, and mobsters were selling it and making huge profits on it. And yeah, nice shot of this Chicago skyline, the 1930 Chicago skyline. This is our, go back a little bit. No. This is our magician. I can't exactly remember who he's played by, but I think he is played by Norm Macdonald. I don't remember. That's in my that's in one of my other videos on my channel where I talk about the zombies information. So if you really need to know who this guy is voice acted by, then you can go check out that video. He's waking up in an alley. There's some zombies running. Nothing really extreme about this. This girl is Heather Graham. She's kind of like she's pretty much like a prostitute. She's labeled as a femme fatale on Charlie Intel. I don't know what Treyarch wants to refer to her as, but she's dressed in some clothing like she was just at a night show, and she's about to run away from some zombies is what she's doing. This guy, the cop, has shooting some zombies with a revolver. He's almost always seen with the revolver. Well, he's not always seen, but he's seen in a lot of places on this trailer with the revolver. I don't know if that's the new starting pistol. I don't know if that's his signature pistol. I don't know if it's just some pistol that they thought was cool and they wanted to show it off a lot in the trailer. I don't know. We will find out sometime in the future. I don't think it's the starting pistol, just because it seemed to take out that zombie pretty easily. I mean, the zombie didn't die, but it went down in one shot, so I don't know. There's some zombie fighting going on here. The guy in the middle seems to have some sort of pistol, and the people on either side seem to be firing automatic weapons. Here is the magician a little bit closer up. Here's some zombies jumping off of bridges, and there's our boxer. Some more weapons being fired. Here is what looks to be the Type 100. It has a very steampunk-esque type of camo. I don't believe that's not the Pack-a-Punch version. I don't know if this is the Type 100 or if it's a gun similar to it, but either way, it looks very, very cool. Very, very cool camo. And I believe a nuke dropped right at the end of that clip there, and now it's disappeared, but whatever. Reloading of the Type 100, or whatever the gun is. Some zombie killing. By the way, right here, let me see if I can go back a little bit. Here's a better still of it. Right here is a gumball machine, and you're just like, oh, a gumball machine. What the hell does that matter? Well, it'll be explained a little bit later in the trailer, but the gumball machines, I don't know exactly what they do, but they seem very, very important. Here is a shot of somebody pulling the bolt back on a bolt-action sniper. I believe it is the Locust bolt-action sniper rifle that was already confirmed to be in multiplayer. That is somebody using the HVK-30. There's the gumball machine in the background. This person back here is also using the HVK-30. It is a fully automatic assault rifle. The people that have played multiplayer at E3 kind of compare this gun to the FAMAS from Black Ops 1. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. But it slows down a little bit more there. Here it is being hip-fired. And I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or if it was just for being in the trailer, but the zombie's blood seems kind of like purplish. Not like that really matters. And here's a flying hand, by the way. So that's cool. So when you give zombies limbs, they actually like fly off and fly around, which was cool. Close-up of Heather Graham's character. I guess she handcuffed this man, and she killed him. And that guy was just paid off. That's the cop. Dirty cop. There's his signature revolver that I was talking about. Here's our boxer. He looks kind of like Michael Condrey from that shot, but I know he's not. And there's our magician. Ooh, he's doing the signature throwing knives trick as a magician. Towers. Ooh, explosions. Crawlers. There were crawlers there. I don't know what... whoops, I went back a little bit too far. Don't know what exactly that was. If it was a normal grenade, I don't know what it was. But crawlers are back. I don't know why they wouldn't be. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But crawlers are back. And here is everybody shooting from an elevated position. And hang on, I saw a power up back there. Is that? I think that's a nuke. That looks like a nuke. But here is some back alley gameplay. A close up of one of the zombies wearing a fedora, which is cool. Right here, you guys can't hear the sound, but that looks to be some sort of AK weapon, maybe like a futuristic rendition of an AK-74U. It looks kind of either SMG or assault rifle-like. You cannot really tell, but it is pack-a-punched. You can kind of tell by the purple barrel flare. And you can't tell because you guys can't hear it, like I said. But it is definitely pack-a-punched, and it has some cool, like, cybernetic, like, camo. Kind of looks like there's a motherboard on the gun. Is kind of what it looks like. Looking really cool. Here's our boxer. I don't know if he by default melees like that. That would actually be pretty cool. If when you played as the boxer, instead of having a knife, you just punched people in the face. I'm not entirely sure. But right here... Whoops. Wait, hang on. Gotta get a better one. Yep, there we go. It's a little blurry. But this right here is a sword, and we don't know how it's acquired. Is it from the box? Is it done some other way? We don't know. Also, it's worth mentioning over here that there's this glowing, like, purplish, dark bluish fountain, whatever. I don't know what it means, but it seemed like it was worth mentioning. But as you're gonna see, this guy just goes hardcore on the zombies. But as you'll see, there's another gumball machine in the back. Wait, can you see it? Nope, can't see it very well. But as you'll see, that's the same sword, but it was just thrown, almost kind of like the Hell's Retriever from Mob of the Dead. And so right here, this one's more like she just ground pounded with the sword and made electricity that seems to be killing the zombies pretty nicely. So there's a few things here. Either this sword is extremely useful and it does a bunch of different things, or the sword acts differently dependent upon which character you use it as. Because I believe the boxer was the first person using it, and he was using it as a weapon, like as a melee weapon, while as we don't see who threw the sword when it was like glowing red, like a Hell's Retriever. But maybe like that's the magician's, because he did that thing with the throwing knives or whatever. And then this girl is seen ground pounding it. So either there's multiple different features for this sword, or each character can do something different with the sword. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But let's keep on keeping on in the trailer. Another close-up, Type 100. And as you'll see, wait, I just spotted this just now. Hang on. Nope, not quite yet. You can't see, you can only see it like the first frame over here. There's a little green glow back here, and it doesn't really look too much like a, I don't know if it's a power-up or not, but I'm not too sure. No, it doesn't look like a power-up, because it's like, you can see up here, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like splashing a little bit. You can see it better, like right here a little bit. Right over here. I don't know. I don't know if it's power up or not. Whatever. Here is the zombie shield, but with a bit of an upgrade. A thruster slide thing on your zombie shield. I don't know if that's by default on the zombie shield, or if that's just how the zombie shield comes normally as a buildable. There is another explosion of some kind, taking out a few zombies, making a crawler. Here is the gumball machine that I was speaking of in multiple different videos. We've seen it going crazy a little bit, throwing some gumballs up in the air. When I first watched this trailer, I thought this was a replacement to the Dare Wonder Fizz machine from Origins. But as I watched this trailer over and over again, I'll kind of explain it in a second. We'll see this is being used right now. Some different colored balls are swirling around. The other ones drop. There's a red one that comes up. And I think it's just because they cut to a different clip from the trailer, but it comes out a purple gumball. And then the lion's eyes turn purple. And right there, I can't really see what that logo is, but that's definitely not a perk logo. And it, by the way, this is called Dr. Monty's, so Dr. Monty's gumball machine. Don't know how much it costs, don't know really anything about it, but I will give you my my theory to it when it comes up later in the trailer. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but I think, personally, my theory, and it'll seem a little bit more believable later in the trailer, but I think that those things aren't from the gumball machine. I don't think those are perks, but I think they are more or less, they give you, like, special abilities for a limited amount of time. And right here, it seems like the zombies are just running away from him completely. So I think maybe that purple one that he ate is like a thing where zombies won't notice him at all, and they just kind of run around him, kind of similar to the Vulture's Aid smoke, if you guys remember that from Buried on Black Ops 2. A close-up of our magician. Here is another gumball. Let's see if we can get the, oh, nope, too slow. Alright, we're going to try that one again. We can't really get a good still of it, but it looks to be like a triangle with some circles in the middle. And I don't know if they're trying to say Illuminati confirmed or not, but I don't know. I don't know if this has something to do with it or not, but that max ammo seemed to kind of just spawn there. So maybe that was the thing that he got, maybe that was the gumball that he ate, that a max ammo would spawn in here or something. I don't know. This is all weird speculation. That's just what I think. Because that max ammo didn't come from a zombie. Clearly, there was nothing there. It just kind of popped up. And here's another one from Dr. Monty's Gumball Machine. Here's a question mark, which I'm assuming this just gives you a random power-up. But this gumball is also purple. So I'm thinking maybe... Well, let's see. There seems to be red, yellow, purple, green, and white gumballs in the machine. But there's no purple ones with stripes in the machine. There's only just solid purple, and that's what the first one was. So maybe every gumball color has two different things it can give you. But this one right here seems to be a random one. And I think what it gave them is if a zombie touches you, they explode. And that's actually would be really, really useful. There's another wall weapon up there. Don't know what it is. Could be an assault rifle. Not sure. The slide is here in zombies, so I'm assuming that means like rest in peace PhD Flopper. Or at least like the flopping ability. Either that, or if they bring PhD Flopper back, maybe once you buy it, then you can only dolphin dive instead of slide. I don't really know. But as of right now, it looks like rest in peace PhD Flopper. Either that, or like I said, they'll remove the flopper part of the perk and just make it no fall damage or explosive damage. But that would kind of negate the name Flopper, I guess, wouldn't it? Some zombie killing in the alleyways. Looking very cool. There is that revolver again. And this is the part that I was talking about that really makes me want to think that these gumballs do something like really crazy, like special abilities, and why I think they're only temporary. Because right here, this guy's vision gets blurry, smoke plumes, and he turns into some kind of weird octopus, lightning, squid, spider, hydra, I don't even know. But he just absolutely destroys zombies. Absolutely destroys them. And then he just kind of comes back and he's just normal again. So that's why I want to assume that these things are time temporary. And that they're not perks. They're special abilities. But here's just a couple... here's a couple small clips of our heroes again. And this is probably the craziest thing that we've seen so far in this trailer. This is what I believe to be the boss zombie for this map. And it is a three-headed alien squid... No, I wouldn't say octopus because there's... I don't know what this thing is. I don't know what you would call it. A mutant three-headed demon thing. And he seems to terrorize these guys pretty bad. As you'll see, this guy looks pretty damn menacing. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Brutus and the Panzer Soldat from Black Ops 2 were menacing. They are nothing, seemingly, compared to this guy. He's gonna stand there and look real intimidating. They're shooting at him. They're shooting at his body. It's not doing anything. And he has what seems to be this ground pound power-up. I don't know if that actually causes damage. Okay, thanks for escaping full screen mode instead of pausing, game. I mean, not game, trailer. YouTube. But this ground pound, like I said, don't know if it causes damage. But what this here seems to be some type of LMG. I'm not sure if it's exclusive to zombies or if it's just an LMG we have not seen in gameplays yet. But he seems to be hip firing at this zombie, which hip firing never works on these guys. And as you'll see, they shoot him in his glowing mouth, and the top half of his head completely explodes. So what I assume is that this guy comes, and you have to wait till his mouth is open and his throat or head is glowing or whatever, and you have to shoot his head. And I'm assuming once you shoot all three off, he dies. And I'm not just sure if they did it for the sake of the trailer or if it's actually how this map works, but it seems like there's really not many or even any zombies around, like normal zombies around while this is happening. So maybe this is something like a dog's round where he just comes on his own round and you have to kind of deal with him, or if he comes on a normal round with zombies there. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. Either way, he's going to be really intimidating, and if you have to deal with him on the same round while dealing with the horde of zombies, that's gonna be really complicated to try and train this guy. I don't know. I'm sure it's possible, but it's gonna be complicated. And here are, I'm not sure if these are his friends, if they come when he comes, or if these things are their own dedicated round, separated from the big dude. We have absolutely no clue. Maybe it'll be something like if they are dedicated different rounds, because zombies don't seem to come while these things are here either. So maybe what it is maybe like how dogs every 5, 6, or 7 rounds. Maybe the first 5, 6, or 7th round, that big thing will come, and then the next 5, 6, or 7 rounds, these things will come, and then it'll start switching off or something. I'm not sure. We really have no clue. But these things look like they're really annoying to kill and get rid of. There is somebody shooting the Man-O-War at some of these things. These things look really annoying. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them in the background. Alright, we're back to normal zombies with the Type 100. This scene is really interesting. Now, I believe this is in that room that I showed screenshots of in one of my other videos about zombies information. But what happens here is this briefcase flies off the table up into the air and summons this guy. Well, not this girl's ponytail, but that guy that you'll see. And we don't know who that is, but he kind of just gets disintegrated. And you can see actually down here there's this yellow glowing metal orb type thing. So I'm not entirely sure. This looks like it's part of the Easter egg almost, just the way it's set up. I feel like that is probably part of the Easter egg. Here is the magician hurling something at the wall. I guess he's pissed. Here's the dirty cop with his revolver. The showgirl. The boxer. All 4 of them together. That guy again. Black Ops 3. That is the end of the trailer, guys. Black Ops 3 Zombies. We'll let it roll to the end. But, thank you guys so much for watching. Pre-order, beta access. Yes, also, beta begins August 19th on PlayStation 4. Mark your calendars. Cancel all your plans for that week. August 19th is when the beta starts on PlayStation 4. So go out there, pre-order your Juggernog edition of the game, redeem your beta code, and mark your calendars for November 6th and August 19th. And beta to follow on Xbox One and PC. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been my breakdown and my little kind of like thoughts and everything on the trailer. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this kind of pointed some things out that maybe you guys would not have seen. And please leave a like on this video. Please subscribe for more Zombies content and for more Zombies info on Black Ops 3 once it becomes available. And thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next video.